I guess it's 4 o'clock, so I'd like to call this August 1st, 2022 special meeting to order. The first thing on the agenda is we have a joint use agreement. Needs to be approved, I assume.
Thank you very much. What we have? Thank you very much. What we have is a joint use agreement by and between the Union Electric Company, also known as Ameren, Missouri, and the Hannibal Board of Public Works. As we progress with our 161 project and the new 161 substation, where we are partners with Ameren in that substation, this is a document which simply, at a high level, looks at our operations and maintenance of those shared assets that we are now building and how it's going to be divvied up. We've got a couple items. It shows what's probably most valuable, for me, of course, pictures are always better, is that you can see in the back that it shows what lines are ours, which lines are ours, and one section that's a shared line. That shared line, it's going to be operated and maintained. They will be the ones watching it, maintaining it, seeing when it needs to be upgraded or improved or worked on. They will do the work, and we will split the cost 50-50. And that is simply memorialized in this document. And it really isn't any more difficult than that if you've looked at it already. If you have any questions, great. If not, I would recommend that you give me the authority to go ahead and sign this agreement. James, can I ask you, is this something that we would have to take to the city, or is this something that I can execute and maintain?
It directly relates to the operation of the system. It's not something that in the short term should result in any kind of rate issues, blah, blah, blah. I believe it is within your authority to sign it without taking it to the council.
And I would ask that you, the board, approve me to do said action.
This is the same one we've been working on for a long time.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
We've looked at it before. Very many substantive changes that you know of?
No, it really hasn't. Now, there is another. As we go through, again, with this 161, our agreements with Ameren, there's another document that I'm going to be throwing at you in about a month or two, and this is the wholesale connection agreement with ourselves, Ameren, and MPUA or Mudjamuk, whatever you want to have, whichever acronym you want to use and throw at them. So there's another one that's going to be coming as well. So I've asked them, is this all of the agreements we need to have signed to make this work? And they're saying this is the last one. So please note there is one more coming, but as of now, I would ask that you approve the joint use agreement between ourselves and Ameren as presented.
I appreciate the graphic and the overhead view, the map reader kind of thing too. So I would make a motion to approve the agreement and let Mr. Gordon sign that agreement, move forward with him.
Bill, are you on? Can you hear us? Hello.
Yes, I can, John.
Oh, okay. Yep. Well, I'm going to second that motion. I guess all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Next one apparently is the reauthorization of a line of credit. Paul.
Okay, so every August board meeting, we go ahead and ask for your approval to reauthorize a line of credit that we have outstanding with F&M Bank. And that is in association with the business park out towards the hospital and the eventual construction or I guess the lake that would be built out there. As a part of that, there's a line of credit that we're required to have with the Corps of Engineers that would guarantee that work would be completed once it had been started. We do still have a window to do that work. I believe it was 10 years, and it was first taken out in 2017, so we've got a few years yet to get that done, but this is just more of a formality to extend that line of credit with F&M Bank for another year. I don't have the document today, but I did receive approval for that additional year from April So what I'm asking today is just that the board would go ahead and extend the line of credit an additional year, and then I'll get that document to you, John, to sign whenever it is provided by F&M.
I'll make one comment. We're not, frankly, we're not pursuing that lake at the industrial park. But at this point in time, we've previously gone through all of the steps, the mechanisms to get that as an option. And it costs us nothing for this letter of credit. And so it just simply extends it for another year if that were to come back on the table for some reason.
I recall that from last year. We're repeating it again. I would make a motion to authorize that line of credit.
And Paul, doing this has already been considered in the bond numbers?
As far as calculating with the cost and
I mean, it's not going. It doesn't have anything to do with the numbers. I mean, it hasn't been used. It's simply a line of credit.
right, it's a guarantee of money out there that if we were to do this work and not complete it, then at that time the Corps could go ahead and use those funds, basically pull those funds from that line of credit to complete the work. I believe it's $61,755.
Okay.
So very, very small, but it would guarantee completion of that project if for whatever reason we were not going to complete it.
All right. Sounds like just a little bit of housekeeping. I'll second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Bill? All right.
Thank you.
No objections. That's motion carried.
Okay, fourth item, closed session pursuant to section 610.021.312 of the Missouri Sunshine Law, the meeting shall convene in closed session to discuss personnel and contracts. I would leave it to the discretion of the chairman who should attend. Okay.
Well,
Any
the
second?
attendees should probably be Bev and
Can I ask that we begin with Paul and Courtney, myself? We're going to kick Michaela out. She's sad about that.
Okay.
And then after the first item, we'll then go to the second, and we may change that order if that's okay.
Okay, so that is Darren, Paul, Beverly, and Courtney.
Yes, please.
What about me? If you don't need legal advice, I don't have to be there. But
Stay here just to start with, and then we can kick you out like we're going to kick Michaela. How's that?
And James.
motion's been made. I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. We're in closed session.